I know, before you guys could say anything, I just want to say welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie, and this video, as you guys can tell by the title, is a where have you been video. Alright you guys, like I said before, welcome back to my channel. So where the hell have you been, Loca? A lot's been going on in my life, honestly. For the past like 3 to 4 months, my life has been going up and up and up, and then honestly it just came crashing down all at once. Everything was hitting me all at once. Family, my relationship, school, work. I had to take a leave of absence from work because I just couldn't deal with my depression, my anxiety. It was so bad because I was having anxiety attacks almost daily, and honestly for like a month straight I was crying, literally. So I am in a better headspace right now. I am, like I said, I am depressed, I have anxiety, and I am talking to my therapist about it, and I am on medication for it. I'm an open book, so I'm not like ashamed to tell you guys that I'm on medication for this stuff, but I am, because it did get that bad. And honestly, if you guys are ever in a low spot in your life, just go seek help. That's all I can say. Don't try to like fix it yourself. You can do that, you can fix it yourself, but please also seek the licensed therapist, because they can do you wonders and they can help you through your emotions, through your feelings, and find out the root cause as to why you're feeling like this. Because clearly with me having depression and my anxiety going up, that's what causes me to overeat. So I've been doing a lot better with not overeating and not emotionally eating, because you guys, I've gained like 20 pounds since like my last weigh-in. I don't even recall my last weigh-in on here, so just know that it went up, and we'll be touching more on that subject a little bit later. We also have been trying for a baby, and honestly, long story short, we're gonna go see a fertility specialist, so you guys can see where that's going towards, and that will be talked about in another video. But for this specific video, it is a where have you been, but it's also a bookish video. I won't even say a bookish video. I'm just gonna go over some things that I've read recently and some new little upgrades that I have. So yes, give me 2 seconds. All right, so my most recent read was That One Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. I gave this book, I believe, 5 stars. I don't even think I gave it a rating yet, but I am going to go ahead and give it 5 stars because this book was so easy to get into. This book is also less than 300 pages, okay? I don't know why this took me so long to finish this, because I am a big mood reader, and at the beginning I wasn't really, I won't say I wasn't effing with it, but I wasn't in the correct mind space to read this book. And when I did pick it back up, I 100% loved it. So this right here, hell effing yes. If you have not read this book, I will recommend reading this book. So as you guys can tell by the title, it says That Time I Got Drunk and Saved the Demon. So this beautiful black queen, all right, she went out, she got drunk, and on her way home, our demon friend right here is basically trying to kill her. Okay, he's up under this spell that you guys will figure out along the way. He's basically trying to kill her, and what she has on her kind of sets him free. So she saves him ultimately, and he now needs her help to defeat their queen, because she is not who they say she is. So it's really good. I honestly love this book. I went ahead and picked up the next one, which is That Time I Got Drunk and Yeeted a Love Potion at a Werewolf. Okay, mouthful. These books are a mouthful, but this is book 2. This book is also less than 300 pages. So again, this shouldn't take me more than 2 days if I read 100 pages a day. Fingers crossed. Now this book right here, I am excited to pick this up, and I'm actually going to start reading this book today because my coworkers who we are in a book club with, we are getting back into Riley Sager. If you guys know, I love Riley Sager, or Sager. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I say Sager, but if it is Sager, Riley, if you ever watch this, Love you lots. But we are going to be reading his book, Middle of the Night. This book just came out like last month, so of course you know I had to pick it up. And if you guys have book of the month, this is also on book of the month as well. So if you have that, you can buy it off of there. But I got this at Barnes & Noble's and I'm very excited to dive into it. My coworker, he's on chapter 5 and he said he loves it so far. Also, another book that I am currently reading right now is Crown of Midnight. So you guys know that I've read A Court of Thorns and Roses and fell in love with it. So my husband said that he's going to read the first book, which I'm so excited about. So while he's reading the first book, I'm going to be reading the first book with him just so I can get back into that world and read it. It took me the longest to read the last book, A Court of Silver Flames. It took me like a month and a half to read that. Not because of how thick it is, but because I did not want the world to end. And me reading it, I was like, no, I cannot finish this book because I love my people. But we're done. We finished it. So glad that I did. It was a very good book. Still don't with Nesta, but that's another story. But my girl Selena, we love her. All right, book number 2, technically book 3 of the series, Throne of Glass series. And as you guys can see, I'm like halfway. I got this much left. I'm not halfway, but I'm getting there. This book is like 440 pages, which is not that bad. Definitely can do this. I just gotta sit down and read. I just haven't been in the mood to read, guys. And that's another thing with depression. It makes you not want to do the things that you love to do, like reading for me and recording, making content. It stops you from doing the things that you love, and hopefully that I can get that feeling back. But I know you guys can see this little book rack right here. So I bought those famous, I won't say famous, but the TikTok famous TBR cards from Target. It was honestly like, this one was 40 bucks because I got the metal one and not the plastic one. And I kind of got pissed because I was like, hold on, ma'am, it's only supposed to be $20. She's like, oh, you got the wrong one. And I'm like, damn, this is the last one that I have back here. So my husband's like, you know what, F it, I'm gonna buy it for you. And I'm like, okay, thank you. So on this cart is all the books that I have recently bought. Okay, did I go crazy? Yes, I have. I've bought so many books, so many mystery books, some romance books. And honestly, I have to now pick this book up and read this as soon as possible because I heard today that they are going to make this book into a movie. So I am going to do like I did the Colleen Hoover book. I'm going to read the book first and watch the movie. Mind you, I read the book first for the It Ends With Us before it was even brought up that she was going to make it into a movie. I read the book a year and a half ago. I did love it. It is a very touchy subject, so please look at the trigger warnings. Honestly, me personally, I don't give a about trigger warnings. So we have a lot of books that we have here on this TBR card, a lot of special editions like this one. So for this book, I had to drive across town because my Barnes & Nobles did not have this book, and I already have the hardcover, and I actually got 2 of them because my friend wants to read it too, so I got her a copy. But I wanted the cassette one. So this is the Barnes & Noble's exclusive edition, Home is Where the Bodies Are by Geneva Rose. And it's like a cute little cassette. So the book itself looks like this, of course. I have this book, but we're paying $3 for this. And honestly, I don't care. I don't care, but because look at that. All right. There we go. So I am excited that I got that. I have a long TBR, guys. My TBR is like over 300 books. And you're like, holy hell. Yeah, and is it all physical? Yes, it is all physical. I don't know if you guys can see. You guys can. The orange sticky notes that I have on my bookshelves, those are numbers for me to count how many books I have. At the time, without this cart, I believe I had 468 books on my shelves. 468 books right up there on my shelves. And that's not including this. Now, mind you, you need 1,000 books to be considered a library. So that is the goal. But I gotta really stop buying books. One, because I don't have enough room for them, and then two, I haven't read them. Okay, when I was on leave of absence, I read 17 books, and I'm just gonna go ahead and go on a rapid fire on all the books I've read. And okay, like I was saying, is that I'm just gonna go on a rapid fire on all the books that I read in the month of May, June, and we are currently in July. But I haven't read that many books in this month. But I will say I'm only 3 books away from my 50 book goal that I have on my reading challenge on Goodreads. I challenged myself to 50 books. I am at 47. I am 20 books ahead of schedule. But the books that I've read in the month of May, June, July are Heartless by Elsie Silver, The Neighbor Favor by Christina Forrest, Room for Rent by Noelle, Powerless by Elsie Silver, The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose, The Ritual by Chantel Tezier, The Wife You Know by Chad Zunker, The Perfect Son, Freida McFadden, Twisted Games by Anna, Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. That's book number 2 of the Knock 'Em Out series. What to Expect When You're Expecting. And that book is like a personal one, so we're just going to skip over that one. Keep It in the Family by John Mars, Bad Mother by Mia. Same person that wrote Archer's Voice. It's the person that wrote this book. In this book, I gave it a 1 star because this book was so ass. It wasn't good until the end, and even till that point, it was too late for you to even get redeemed for the bull crap that you have to read in the first 300 pages. Okay, One by One by Freida McFadden, Hide and Seek by Mary Burton. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. If you loved Criminal Minds, or if you love Criminal Minds, read this book right here. 10 out of 10. You will love it, and I'm not playing. You will love it. We have The Surgeon by Leslie Wolfe, A Court of Silver and Flames by Sarah J. Maas, Evidence of the Affair by Taylor Jenkins Reid, The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. We did a reread of Fourth Wing, The Royal Valentine, which is The Improbable Meet Cute number 6 by Sarah Wilson. I hope that was a standalone because I read it as a standalone. I never checked out that series. Thorn of Glass by Sarah. And then Holly by Stephen King. The Good Husband by Steve. And I gave that book, I believe, a 5-star because it compelled me, y'all. It helped me, had me in the chokehold. Like, that book is what got me out the reading slump. Like, it was so good. And then I read That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon by Kimberly, and love that one. Good morning, you guys. Real quick, because I'm about to head out for work. I got me my book of the month box, and I also got a Lego set courtesy of my job because we get points, and with the points we can purchase things. So I bought me a cookware, which is going to come tomorrow or today, I believe, and I had also ordered me a Lego set. So let's look at that. So this is like my 5th box. You guys haven't seen it on my channel because honestly every video that I record with trying to open up my book of the month, I don't like it. So honestly, I'm forgetting that I have book of the month, and I be getting coins. So it be coming out of my account, and I don't pick my month's picks. So I ended up buying 3 books, or picking 3 books because I had 3 credits. And these are the books that I got. So it gives you a bookmark every time you get a box. And so I got Incidents Around the House by Josh. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. So I got that. I got The Lost Story by Meg Schaffer. This is so cute. I love the cover. I think this is a fantasy book. And then I got Ruth Ware, One Perfect Couple. I read one of her other books, and it's Behind Closed Doors, or Behind Locked Doors. That one was really good, and it did take you on a psychological thriller. That's what it was, and it was Chef's Kiss. 10 out of 10. Like, I loved that book, you guys. But I got the Hogwarts Castle and Grounds, and in store this retails for like $150 or $160. So I got it for free. And they also have other Lego sets on there too that I do plan on getting. I just got to get points, and by me getting points, I just got to do a very good job at work, and then also harass my managers to give me those points. So those are the books that I got from Book of the Month. Really excited to read those. I still haven't read my other Book of the Month books, but I'm going to start. I think I'm gonna do a challenge on my page where I do like a 24-hour readathon, or try to see how many books I can read in a weekend, something in that nature, so I can tackle my TBR, my physical TBR, because honestly, I don't think I'm going to stop purchasing books. I just think that I'm not gonna stop, okay? I do have duplicates. I'm thinking about selling them on like Facebook Market, or like somewhere where I can sell my books, and it's not gonna be expensive. It's gonna be like below $10, because I don't believe like purchasing books and then selling them for like buku money. It's gonna be reasonable, okay? But either or, I gotta go. I have to go to work because it's 5:06. Gotta be there at 6 o'clock. So I'll see you guys later. Not in another video, but in this clip. I'll see you guys later. Good morning, you guys. So it's not early. It's 8:35 in the morning, and I'm so tired. I didn't go to bed until like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I am a morning person, so even though I went to bed late, I still wake up early. Okay, so I got my coffee. I'm gonna pick out some books I'm gonna read in August. It's July 27th, and I think I'm gonna pick 2 books out of my jar that I made last year. So let's pick up our first read. So we got Twilight New Moon, but that is the second book. So let me see if I got the first book in this. So usually if I pick the second book, I will go find the first one that I didn't read and put the second one back. So we are going to be reading Twilight in the month of August. So that's really fun, because I did want to read that for the fall, literally that whole series. But I guess I can start now because I am in the middle of a lot of books. So we could do that, okay? Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. I haven't read a Colleen Hoover book since I started like reading, so we'll see if we like this or if we DNF. Like I said, I'm only gonna pick 2 books because I am in the middle of a lot of books right now, and I am a big mood reader, so I don't want to like put too much on me. The next book I do want to pick is a Book of the Month book that I have. In the last clip, you guys saw me unbox the Book of the Month, but I have a lot, so let me go grab those. So aside from the books I got this month currently, I have 4 other books that I have not read from Book of the Month, and I'm just going to show you guys what they are. So we got Dragon Fruit. This is a fantasy book that I picked up. I thought the cover looked really beautiful, so I was like, let me pick this up and try to read this. Next we have Murder Road. This book looked very interesting. Don't ask me what it's about. I did read the synopsis before I picked this one. I did like what I read. And you guys know I love mystery and thrillers, so I got Murder Road. Then we have Ready or Not. This book is a unexpected pregnancy trope, and honestly I think I might pick this one up because it's giving more like summer vibes a little bit, and we're about to get out of summer. I won't say get out, we have 1 more month left before I start putting out my fall stuff, so we might go with Ready or Not. And then for this we have First Lie Wins. This is another mystery and thriller. I think I'm gonna save those for like September, for when spooky season do start popping out. And we have the 3 books that we got this month. We have Incident Around the House, The Lost Story, and One Perfect Couple. So like I said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick Ready or Not and read Reminders of Him and Twilight. I might do a reading vlog, maybe. I need to get into the swing of things of doing that. So yeah, I received a lot of boxes from book of the month, okay? These are all book of the month books. And it's only, I think this only costs $14. $14 for a hardcover. Sign me up. Common sense, get it. I will put a link in the description box below if you guys want to try this out. I highly recommend it. I think you guys will like it. I love it, and yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and end this video here. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you don't mind, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I really do appreciate you guys, and I do love when you guys comment down below, like my videos, subscribe to my channel, because it means that you guys are really engaged with my content. I know I haven't been like consistent with doing this, but it's just a lot of like internal things that I'm going through, and that's been preventing me to record. That's been preventing me to like just do anything, honestly. Depression is a BITCH, and anxiety on top of that, anxiety, it's the worst. So if you guys have that, or you guys have experienced that, you guys know. So I'm working on it. I'm doing my best, but I got so many good ideas coming up for vlogs and reading content, bookish content. You guys will really enjoy this stuff. So like I said, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you guys won't miss out on another video, because your girl is back. I don't care at this point. I will be back. I will continue to do this, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.